wave to Dada. Say bye-bye, Dada. There he is. You're mean today. Then give me a kiss. Not waving bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good girl. You want to go? What is it? It's the train. Look, it's a little present. Ooh, there we go. This Mummy's not a great crocheter.
Daddy.
Where are you going to hang it? Gonna hang it on this one? Good job, baby. Oh, you're giving yourself a round of applause. Today is 20 because it is nearly Christmas. We are in 2 zeros. Oh, that's your hair. Presents. Wow. That's the rubbish. Do you want to get out of the rubbish? Oh, wow. They don't come apart, darling. They're all one piece. Do you like them? They don't come apart, sweetheart. They are one piece. No. You put them up here and they can watch you while you do your other calendar. Oh. Ready? 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 Hey. Okay, we're up. Little Madam has had her calendar. It is Vlogmas day 20. How is it 20 days in already? Ellie, no. It's Vlogmas day 20. She's not being nice now, but she's been in an awful mood since we've got up, and she's just been really destructive and horrible. Really destructive and really horrible. Yes, you have. So now she's being all funny and laughing, but it has not been roses this morning. Anyway, so I'm going to really quickly if I can, open my advent calendar. We are on day 20. Ow, ow. She's jumping on me. Oh, why do I not learn that? I can't do this one-handed. Oh, this is gorgeous. Look at that. That is so nice. There we go. So, it's my Advent mini for today. As soon as I finish my gift knitting, I am going to catch up with my Advent mini knitting on my Show Us Your Scraps mitts. I've got 2 pairs on the go. One will be a 12 striper with the second 12 days of my Advent calendar, and the other is a 24 striper mismatched mitts. If you've watched before, you will have seen them and seen me talking about them. The pattern is now up for sale on Ravelry. It is the Show Us Your Scraps ! Pattern for a pair of fingerless mitts. I am still knackered. I was up at 3 with somebody who was refusing to sleep, and I need to get ready for the day, sort my nest of a hair out and get dressed because we have swimming later, and I need to go to the art shop this morning because we need buttons for these here gift knits. Otherwise, when I need to gift them tomorrow, they will not be finished, and the yarn shop is only open in the morning on a Thursday. Anyway, I will speak to you later. I don't actually really like being out this top of town anymore, because when my purse was stolen a couple of months ago, I spent money on my card in 4 different shops, all up this end of town. So it's a bit uncomfortable. Even though it's no fault of the shopping, it's just I love this blanket. I see this blanket every time I come in at the moment and I love it. Anyway, so I'm going to go in. So we're back from the yarn shop and I picked these buttons. They're going to go perfect with the brownish, burgundy-ish sort of coloured gramps. I'm not 100% sure about the blue one, but I couldn't find anything better and I think they'll do. And if I find something better in the future, this is going to a toddler whose mum is a very good friend of mine, and I could always say, oh, hey, I found these really good buttons and I'll swap them. So that's not an issue. So I am back home. We have about 15 minutes before we need to get out for swimming lessons. Sorry, I'm trying to just do my purse up so I don't lose all the buttons. We have about 15 minutes before we have to be out of the house to get to swimming lesson. So I'm going to get cracking. She's now having some lunch and will hopefully be out soon. Okay, so it is the end of the day and I just totally forgot to video again after my last little clip. So everyone is in bed. I'm about to go to bed. Thought I'd just show you what has gone on. I have finished both of the Gramps sweaters. They are down there. When I say I've finished, I have knit, I have sewn up, I have sewn in ends, I have put buttons on, but I have not blocked. These jumpers are going as gifts unblocked. I think that's okay. I've given gifts on the needles before. I think if I say to both of these friends, these haven't been washed yet, they just need to go in the machine on a wool wash and then be laid flat to dry, it'll be fine. They are 100% acrylic sweaters. They are for toddlers. I think it will be fine. Then nothing's going to happen to them in the wash. So those are done. I did not do pockets. Kind of ran out of time, kind of have no patience. They did get little like elbow pads on the sleeves because those are so cute, but they did not get pockets. So those are ready to be wrapped up, and then the same two little boys will hopefully also have mittens. One does not get without the other. These two little boys, I wouldn't give one mittens and one without, so they might be late gifts that they get at some point just because. But I'm hoping to finish them. So the blue ones are done. And of the brown ones, I have the cuff, start of the cuff of the second one, and I have the body of the first one. It just needs a thumb. I'm hoping we're not going to get there until 12:30. It'll be another unblocked gift. But again, 100% acrylic. I'm sure it'll be fine. I also managed to quickly just do this. Another little wooden cutout sheep in a very fluffy jumper for Ellie's train ornament tomorrow. I'm going to bed. I'm going to take these up with me because you never know, I might get the chance to put a few rounds on at 3 in the morning. I have been getting the opportunity the last few days, so I'll probably get it again. Other than that, that comes upstairs with me, as does my northeasterly blanket, which has been coming around with me everywhere, just in case I get the chance to put a few stitches on. I have put a few rows on today while I was sat in traffic on the way back from swimming. And I actually changed colour, though I'm not sure if you can tell. So, this is the Northeasterly blanket by Skainanigans, Melissa Alexander Loomis, and here we go. Boob shot, sorry. Very attractive fat rolls there, Laura. So strip 1, strip 2, strip 3. So strip 3 is where I'm working on right now. And I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but I've done a couple of rows of the new colour, but these were two colours that were incredibly similar. I'll just show you in my mitts. This is my 12 stripe mitt. This this colour into this colour. So you can see the difference there right next to each other. I think you'll be able to see the difference when I've done a few more rows, but so far I've only put like 2 little rows on here, so you can't really see. So this comes upstairs as well, because if Ellie doesn't want her star nightlight on, then I cannot see the mittens to see where I am, and I can knit the northeasterly pretty much in the dark, not complete pitch black, but the light from the loo, we leave the loo light on overnight, the light from there just shines into Ellie's doorway, and I can see just enough to do the increases and the decreases and see where I am. So those will both come upstairs with me. And then I have decided I'm not going to do the washcloths, I don't think. I'm not sure. I think not. I was going to do 2 washcloths to go in some Christmas presents, but I think it's just too much. I always do this just before Christmas, add a million things on, and okay, this is only 2 things, this isn't a million, but I don't want to stress this year. I feel like a lot of my situations in the last few months, from my wedding all the way through till publishing my first pattern, have been quite high stress situations. I've been working really hard to cope through all of them. I have a lot of coping mechanisms, a lot of things I've worked out for myself to chill out, calm down, and I think especially after yesterday with having an anxiety attack, and I was going to talk more about this today, but I just haven't taken any video. But I'll just say this, that the types of anxiety attacks that I tend to get, I get chest pains, and I used to think that I was having a heart attack. It is just when I'm in a high stress situation, I get a little bit breathless. This is only if it starts to, I mean, I've been in a lot of high stress situations, but it is usually when I think people are looking right at me. It's sort of I'm okay now, and I'm actually really proud of what I did, and I'm really proud that I got through yesterday. And I'm actually really excited now because I've got a pattern out and I have so many ideas and I desperately want to do more. So it's fine now, and I feel like I might have conquered a little fear there maybe. But when I feel like people are looking right at me and are judging me possibly, I start to get short of breath, I start to worry, and then before you know it, I'm about to cry, and then I'm holding back my tears and I start to get chest pains. It used to be that my chest pains would start first, and that used to then worry me. Now it always seems to be that I get short of breath and nervy first, and then I get the chest pains. They're right in the centre of my chest, and they are so painful that I think I'm having a heart attack. And I know now that they are not that, and I sit and I do some deep breathing and I knit and I play with my toddler and I try and do lots of things to distract myself, and before you know it, everything is fine. It is all in my head. So a lot of people have messaged me and been very nice about yesterday, made me feel very good about the fact that I left in the clip of myself having a bit of a mare, and like I'm not alone, and it's really lovely. So I appreciate it a lot. You might be able to see that I'm sitting at a funny angle. I've hurt my back, had back pains before. I'm a big girl, and when I say I'm a big girl, I used to be a lot bigger. I'm about 4 stone lighter than I was at my heaviest. Put a little bit of weight back on, maybe 4.5 stone lighter. I lost 5 stone, I put about half stone back on. But, and I really want to lose weight. I hate this neck. I hate that, it's awful. But I've had a lot of back pains and a bit of sciatica in the last 8 years, every now and then, on and off. And this morning I got Ellie out of her car seat and she was still asleep, and I stood up and ow, it hurt, and it's hurt ever since, and I can't get comfy, so I'm hoping for a good night's sleep. I don't think I'm going to get one. Haven't had a good night's sleep off Ellie in quite a while. I had about 6 hours the other night and felt amazing, but other than that, we haven't had an unbroken night's sleep in a very long time. So we'll see. You never know. We'll see if I can get comfy. Anyway, I'm going to go. Thank you so much for watching today's Vlogmas if you have got all the way to the very end. and I'll film tomorrow. And I just want to say thank you so much for everyone who's watched and commented and sent me messages, because I wasn't going to do Vlogmas because I thought no one's going to watch it, everyone's going to think it's crap. And then I thought, no, you know, I'm going to do it because I'll have those memories of the things I did this Christmas, and that'd be lovely. And okay, I don't have a million subscribers, but the ones I do have I value very much, and I feel very much less like the lonely knitter at the moment. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Happy Vlogmas.